Fuck Wednesday.
Terror Firmer. Oh man, it's one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life. It's from Troma, and if you're familiar with Troma, this is everything you'd expect. I think it's the movie that defines Troma to me in a nutshell. Tons of nudity, tons of gore. A friend of mine showed it to me in college, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was so insane I couldn't even watch it in one sitting. The first time that I actually sat down and watched the whole thing from beginning to end was sometime after college. This was when it made the biggest impact on me because I watched it with a group of friends, including Mike and Bootsy. From the moment it began all the way to the end, we were laughing. We laughed so hard I remember feeling dizzy. I should also explain that we watched another movie before that and we were not easily impressed. It was a small group and we were just looking for some crappy movie to laugh at. The first one we saw didn't do it for us, so then I suggested Terror Firmer because I remembered it being so crazy, and it surpassed everybody's expectations. After the movie was over, we all just sat there in silence, catching our breath. We didn't even know what to do after that. There's nothing I can say about the movie to do it justice. Many of the craziest parts I can't even show screenshots of. It's almost unreviewable. I could tell you this, it takes place on a movie set. Lloyd Kaufman plays the director, who happens to be blind and pisses two streams for some reason. There's a psycho killer going around the movie set dismembering people and mutilating them in all kinds of ways. During the opening credits, the killer pulls a man's leg off and beats him with it. Later, shoves a funnel into a guy's ass, pours cocaine into it, smashes a glass bong over his head, rips out his brain, and cooks it on a frying pan. A guy gets squashed in an escalator, who then finds a license plate in his body, like Jaws. A porta potty gets tipped over, rolling out a shit-covered man. One of the characters does CPR on him, and there's a slight running gag that his character likes the taste of shit. There's a naked man running through New York City, which was clearly done for real. There's a guy who gets his dick yanked out halfway across the room. Somebody gets lit on fire with a fart bomb. None of the characters are normal. Everybody's batshit insane. It's a total madhouse. Also, half the characters are wearing shirts with profanity on them. The whole movie is covered in obscenity, visual, verbal, and written. It hits you like a bomb. So if you're in that kind of mood and you're looking for something really wild, check it out.